Today I'm going to show you how to make 3 easy no-bake chocolate desserts that are all quick and simple to put together, and you don't need to pop the oven on for it at all. You can just make them with no baking. And I've written blog posts which I'll leave down below, which has the full recipes and step-by-step instructions for these decadent chocolatey desserts. Just look at this lovely mousse, which is the first recipe of today. It's a no-bake chocolate mousse. Now this dessert is actually low-carb, keto-friendly, and the others in this video are mostly too, and I'll talk you through as I go, adaptations to make them low carb and keto friendly. So if you want to make them to be diet friendly, they are, but otherwise they're just decadent desserts to make anytime you want. So yeah, we're starting with this low carb chocolate mousse, which has only 4 ingredients and is super simple to put together. Let me talk you through the ingredients and then show you how. So yeah, I have shared tons of chocolate mousse recipes in the past, and you can be sure this won't be the last one either. This is just how I've been enjoying chocolate mousse lately, and I thought I should share so you can enjoy the deliciousness too. We're going to whip up some cream, we're going to add cacao powder and stevia, and I've been grating chocolate into my chocolate mousse lately, and it gives almost like chocolate chips. These are my this is my favorite chocolate that I get from Aldi, so I'll grate a row or 2 into that and fold it in, and it's just a lovely, delightful mousse. So let's put it all together. We're going to start by pouring a cup of cream into a bowl, and then we're just going to whisk until thickened. There you go, I've got beautiful whipped cream, and now we'll add in the cocoa powder and the stevia. It really depends how sweet you want it. A good tablespoon is sweet enough for me, and we'll balance that with 2 tablespoons of our cacao powder, but you could use cocoa powder instead. And we'll just whisk it until it's smooth, creamy and thickened. There we go, that's perfect, and then we'll fold through the grated chocolate. Now I'm going to use a microplane grater and grate a row or 2 of chocolate over. And it's up to you to just keep grating. You can use a box grater if you want bigger chunks, then it'll almost be like chocolate chips in your mousse. I'm just like using my microplane grater and just grating and grating until I'm happy with how much there is. So I'll just fold that first batch through. And I definitely want more, so I'm just going to keep going. You'll find a little goes a long way when you're grating chocolate like this. I've not even grated a whole row yet, and I'm pretty much almost happy with it. Just fold that chocolate through. Okay, I'm happy with that amount. I'm just going to move it into a smaller bowl. Okay, I've got my smaller serving bowl. We'll move all the chocolate mousse in. And there you go, you can see my beautiful chocolate mousse. If you take a spoonful, it's thickened already. You could definitely pop it in the fridge, or you can eat it straight away. And you can see every biteful has beautiful bits of the chocolate inside it, and it's just perfection. You can leave the mousse just like that, or of course you could grate a little more chocolate over the top just for an extra indulgent flourish. As I have done just like that, and that's my perfect low-carb chocolate mousse, which is my first no-bake chocolate dessert. Keep watching for 2 more. And next I have a creamy Greek yogurt chocolate pudding, which is a lovely healthy chocolate dessert. Now it is mostly low carb keto friendly. It's up to you if you want to include the corn flour in it. The corn flour does thicken it up and make it lovely and thick and gooey, but if you are on a super low carb diet, you can leave it out. It'll still make a lovely chocolate dessert, just not as thick and gooey as you see in this video. But let me show you how to put together this Greek yogurt chocolate pudding. That's lovely and thick and so decadent. I'm going to start by combining together in a small saucepan 1/4 cup of cocoa powder or cacao powder, 1/4 cup of sugar, stevia, your sweetness of choice, 1/4 cup of corn flour, cornstarch, and a generous pinch of salt. And just combine those 3 ingredients together. Great. And then pour over a cup of milk. You can use your milk of choice. Now that everything's nicely combined, I'm going to swap actually to a whisk, and I'm going to pop the pudding onto the stove top over medium to high heat and get it heated through. So I've got the chocolate pudding on the stove top, and it's really a matter of heating it and continuously whisking until everything is dissolved and it's thickened up, as you will see next. It's barely been a couple of minutes, it started steaming, but just keep whisking it and keep a close eye, and you'll see all of a sudden it just thickens up. You can see it's bubbling away, and you can feel all of a sudden it gets thickened just like that. Oh, it's beautiful. So I'll remove it from the heat now. You can see it's become this beautiful thickened pudding. And now we'll just add 2 more ingredients. Firstly, a teaspoon of vanilla. And the final ingredient, the Greek yogurt of our Greek yogurt chocolate pudding. So a cup of Greek yogurt goes in now at this point. And then just whisk it until you've got a smooth, creamy chocolate pudding. Perfect. I would suggest having a sneaky taste at this point, because you can see if it's sweet enough to your liking. You can add in more sugar, stevia. I added in 1/4 cup, as you saw. We like our sweets quite dark chocolatey. If you want it sweeter, add 1/3 cup or more. So yeah, have a little taste of it now. Look at that. It's already a perfect pudding. You can have it nice and warmed now, but I prefer to let it cool down a bit and then we'll move it into ramekins. So I've got a couple of ramekins here that I'm going to pour the Greek yogurt chocolate pudding into. Oh, look at the beautiful thickness of that. There you go. Now just allow them to cool completely. We'll pop them into the fridge to set, and I'll show you once I've got my lovely thickened chocolate pudding with Greek yogurt. And the Greek yogurt chocolate pudding has been in the fridge for a few hours, and it's set up beautifully. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, thick and creamy chocolate. It just makes such a lovely dessert that is just so easy to put together with simple ingredients. So that is this Greek yogurt chocolate pudding that's lovely and decadent. I've got one more easy no-bake chocolate dessert to share with you, and that's this 3-ingredient chocolate peanut butter fudge, which makes a decadent sweet treat to make ahead, keep in the fridge when you've got some sweet cravings, or just to make even as a holiday dessert this time of year. It's kind of perfect. So let me show you how to make this easy no-bake chocolate peanut butter fudge. I like to start by getting the dish that I'm going to be using ready. I'm using this small rectangular dish. It's about the size of my hand, so just a small dish, so that when the fudge is ready to be poured, it is ready for me. So I've got the dish, and you can either just grease it and use it straight like that, but I like to line mine with some well-greased baking paper to make it really easy to take the fudge out when it's ready. So now let's make it. Grab out a small saucepan, and we're just going to pop the 3 ingredients in, starting with 100 grams of chocolate. You can use any chocolate you like, so I'm just using 100-gram bulk of chocolate, and I'm just breaking it up into pieces just like that. And then add on 1/4 cup of your sweetness of choice. You could use sugar, stevia, anything you like for sweetness. And the 3rd ingredient is peanut butter, 1/4 cup of peanut butter. And now we're just going to pop this onto the stove top over medium heat until everything is melted. So I've got it on the stove top now, and it's a matter of constantly mixing so that nothing sticks, and soon the chocolate will all melt and we'll have a lovely creamy fudgy mixture. It's barely been a minute. Chocolate's already almost all starting to melt, so just keep stirring. And once you're happy that all the chocolate has completely melted and you've got a beautiful fudgy creamy mixture, then remove it from the heat, which I am going to do now. Oh, so perfect. So the chocolate fudge mixture is beautiful and creamy, and now we can just pop it straight into the prepared dish. So I'll just pop the fudge mixture in. And there we go, it's in the dish. And now I'm just going to let it cool and then pop it in the fridge to cool completely, and once it's cooled I will chop it into fudge and show you that next. So the fudge has set, it's been in the fridge for a while, and now I'm just going to cut it into pieces. There you go, my perfect fudge. Oh, it's only 3 ingredients and it makes this beautiful chocolate peanut butter fudge, which is just absolutely perfect and makes a really easy no-bake dessert that you can just enjoy through the year. I tend to every now and then make a batch and then keep it in the fridge in a little container, and when I have a sweet craving I've got this beautiful fudge to indulge in, and my whole family loves it and I'm sure you'll love it too. So that is the video for today with my 3 easy no-bake chocolate desserts. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, comment too, let me know your favorite chocolate dessert. So thank you so much for watching and we'll see you again soon. Bye.